Okay, we're back to part 2, y'all. So, what I'm seeing here is your spirit team is on a Queen of Pentacles in reverse's ass. Whether they're a masculine or a feminine. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant, doesn't have to be. Libra, Scorpio, could be significant, doesn't have to be. But somebody doesn't want to take accountability for some sort of conflict they brought you. So your spirit team's bringing you a resolution to this conflict, right? The divine is bringing you a resolution to this conflict by holding this person back, okay, and giving them some sort of bad news here due to some sort of bad decision that they made. Okay, they want, I don't know if they're projecting that you receive bad news or that you have no energy to move on or to move forward here, or if they're projecting that you make a bad decision or something like that. It's not going to happen, Divine Pisces. All right, you're standing your ground yet again on the bottom of this deck, right? Standing your ground. This one I think had the same thing. Yeah, stand your ground, defending your values. Resisting folding to pressure. So whatever pressure they're trying to put on you here to make a bad decision, to make it so you can't move on, to make it so any new endeavors that you take off on, they fail, right? You're maintaining very strong boundaries against this person, and your spirit team is taking care of that energy for you. Okay, so what else do we need to see here? Just saw 133. I'm seeing a tower. Divine intervention. So tell me about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. What's this person's problem that you walked away? Okay, what the fuck? So if they have such a problem with you walking away, Divine Pisces, why though? I feel like they told you to move on with your life. Okay? And you said, okay, I'm going to do that. That's the energy I get anyway. It's like they told you to walk away or something because they were caught up with something else. Okay? Maybe they cheated on you. And they chose that person over you or something. It was a bad decision. I feel like they could have stolen something from you. Okay, or they were very, very deceptive, 222, when it came to this partnership. Okay, tell me about the Judgment in reverse. This person doubts themselves. They hate themselves. Very clearly, they're also very immature, emotionally and with their sexual energy. Knight of Wands reverse. Page of Cups reverse. This person's very jealous, like I said before. They're under judgment for this immaturity. They're under judgment for the projections that they're sending. They could be under judgment for bringing you some sort of conflict to your work situation, or, I don't know, somebody could have gotten you fired, or they're just trying to project energy so that you can't do some sort of work here, all right, so that you can't defend yourself or whatever this is. Yeah, they're sending a lot of energy. And your spirit team and the divine are bringing you a conflict resolution here so that you may be peaceful. Okay, I see another tower back here. It ain't for you, though. It's for whoever this energy is. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I feel like this person was reckless with their sexual energy. I feel like they are also very immature when it comes to that. They're immature when it comes to their emotions as well. This person could have been abused as a child, and they haven't healed that. They're being called to do that, but they don't want to. Hangman. Yes. They're being called to heal something. They're being called, they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening as well that I'm feeling. What is this? What's the King of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. You're like, nope, stay away. Yeah, I feel like this person's stalking you or trying to keep tabs on you or something here. And you see through the bullshit. You see what they're doing. All right, your head's above the clouds when it comes to this energy. You are not allowing them near you. Okay, you walked away. You ended something and you meant it. Okay, you're very intelligent, Divine Pisces. You're also very loyal. And you don't deserve that shit in your energy. So if this is you, I don't know. I just feel like this overall energy is for this other person. I do. confirmation. I know what I'm talking about. So what's the Empress? The Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm not going to take these. Okay, I'm getting the energy of you being in a partnership, though, or there's one coming in for you here with somebody who's equally yoked. Okay, something's very peaceful for you. You could be... This is a no-contact situation. All right, Seven of Pentacles tells me that you are investing in yourself here. You're investing in maybe some sort of entrepreneurship. Doesn't have to be. But it could be work. It could be a hobby. It could be anything. But you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, and you're reaping what you've sown when it comes to breaking away from this person. All right, what you've sown is peace. Seeds of peace. That's what you're reaping. You're also reaping something. You are reaping something when it comes to money or stability. I keep seeing the King of Wands, so there's definitely an entrepreneur here. Somebody is an entrepreneur. What's the Empress? Wow. The Ace of Cups. It literally turned around in the reverse and then flipped back onto the table in the upright. So you're not crying anymore or something. This definitely could have been an unrequited love situation that you had to pull yourself away from. Okay, but you're very fulfilled now because of something that you're doing that's growing, because of something you're nurturing, is something that a seed that you planted is growing here. Okay, you're in a very peaceful energy. My gosh. On guard, nonetheless. Okay, because obviously you need to be with this energy. But you're healing. You're healing. Okay, you could have received blessings in both love and money for somebody, or you're about to. I don't know, but you're very fulfilled. What's the Ten of Cups? Very, very happy. Can I get right side up or upside down, please? Ten of Cups. Two of Cups. Wow, yeah. So you're in a partnership here. Or this is what's coming in for you. Or you have loyal connections around you that fulfill you very much. Okay, somebody's realizing that they missed a major opportunity with you. You're rejecting this energy. Yeah, you're telling them to fuck off. Or this is what you need to do. Judgment. You answer the call, or you need to answer the call here. What's the Five of Wands reverse? Tell me about this conflict resolution. The conflict resolution could also involve, you being in this new partnership, or like a soulmate, or a divine counterpart coming in for you. Tell me about the Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, it could also be, stability. What's the Five of Wands reverse? What's this conflict resolution? Oh, justice. They're bringing conflict resolution to maybe some sort of corruption or something that wasn't fair towards you. You are receiving some sort of love here, and that is part of the conflict resolution. But there's also conflict resolution coming to something. For some of you, it could be something in a court of law. It doesn't have to be. Nine of Swords. Somebody's worried about that shit. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Maybe they're receiving some sort of bad news in a court situation, whoever this energy is. Okay, maybe they're going through some sort of, I don't know, I just heard divorce, so that could be significant. Yeah. Yeah. They're going through some sort of divorce or separation. Okay. And that, I'm getting that is definitely some sort of karma here. What is Page of Wands reverse? We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving action. The Knight of Swords is, could be some sort of information coming in about this corruption or about this something that was not fair to you. Also, somebody's receiving bad news. Maybe the bad news that they're receiving is that you're about to receive information about this injustice or this corruption here. This is somebody who juggled you. Page of Swords, and then gossiped about it. Just There could be some sort of information coming in that may be bad news to them, but good news to you. About some sort of free will decision that they made. So some sort of communication is on its way in, whether this be physical or spiritual. What's the Two of Wands reverse? Whoa. Okay. That's very clear. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yet again, I'm getting a past life karmic soulmate, right? But I'm also getting a divine counterpart with this Two of Cups, Six of Cups. This is somebody you feel very familiar with or something like that, or it's going to be. Okay, so the Injustice, it just landed, these two cards just landed on the Injustice. It also is clarifying the Two of Wands reverse. So the bad decision that they made was to steal some sort of finances from you, is the energy I get right away with these two cards. And that's what you're about to receive good news about. But for somebody else, it's going to be very bad news. So basically, they gained some sort of independence from, it looks like, using you for personal gain. Okay. And now they're losing everything. In a hurry. 1998 or 1989 could be significant. Doesn't have to be. You see what I'm saying? So this is the bad news that they're receiving. They're losing some sort of wish fulfillment here. Okay, whether that's in the middle, in the middle of a breakup or a divorce, or their finances could be suffering. Okay. King of Cups. I just feel like you're in a very creative, emotionally stable energy here. And that really bothers somebody else. It bothers somebody else that you're very stable as well. King of Cups, Four of Pentacles. King of Cups, Page of Cups. You may have went off and had a child with somebody else or something like that. After you moved away from this energy, and they're jealous of that. They're jealous of you in some sort of collaboration that you're in right now. Six of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like you're defending your joy. I feel like you are standing your ground when it comes to learning your lesson or letting go of the past here. Yeah. Okay. So there could be a crime here. It doesn't have to be, but I'm definitely feeling the energy of a crime. Somebody stealing from you. Whether that's time, energy, money, it's still a crime. Both spiritual and physical crime could be in this energy. Can we get some extra info here? Somebody could have done this behind your back. Fake flexed. Behind the mask. Hidden emotions. Concealing true self. Afraid to show reality. Pretending wealth. Showing off borrowed luxury. Deceptive bragging. Rich on Instagram. Broke in real life. Okay. Can we please get some extra info? Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. That's what you chose to do. Recharge. A couple more, please. We have booked and busy in reverse. Somebody may have, whoever this energy is, they could have started a business after, with whoever this other party is that they were kicking it with. But something's happening to whatever their money situation, I feel. They're not booked and busy here. They have low productivity, it says. You're recharging away from people who are non-productive. get 2 more. We have a clout chaser. You're recharging from a clout chaser. Somebody clearly did something for attention or something behind your back here. Maybe they gossiped about you. Maybe they did something fucked up for fame or for money. Somebody's desperate for followers, it says. Anything for a like. Okay, I was just going to get 1 card, but I guess we're going to get 2. We have breadcrumbing on the bottom of the deck. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. So yeah, I feel like this person, you know, looked at you as an option, as I said earlier. We have CEO energy in the reverse. Oh, damn. So something about their business is failing, or some sort of business is failing or something. Maybe this is how they got some sort of money off of you behind your back, and they don't have a safe space. Emotional sanctuary in reverse. Comfortable solitude in reverse. Taking control in reverse. So I'm getting like an Emperor in reverse energy as well. Maybe this person tried to dominate you. Maybe this person tried to dominate you for some sort of clout here. And they, not only that, but they were somebody who breadcrumbs. And not constantly wearing a mask. Let's get a couple more. Then we'll bust out the Blacklight Tarot, y'all. Tell me more about the situation, please. One card at a time. Let's just get 3. Manifesting. Harmonize your actions. Create with goals and intention. Use visualization techniques, attracting abundance easily. So I'm feeling like that's your energy, Divine Pisces. Very, very clearly. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. You've shifted your focus here. You've mentally and emotionally detached from this energy. All right. You're putting the past behind you. Tell me more. Let me get 1 card at a time, Spirit, please. Upright or reverse. Seeing far, it says. Gaining wisdom and insights. Setting clear goals and steps. Seeing the bigger picture. Being strategic and hopeful. Manifesting some sort of money here. Yeah. Wow, and somebody's money hungry. So they feel like they can get some sort of money off of you, or maybe that's what they did behind your back. Somebody tried to martyr you or something. Neglectful and unbalanced. Uses others and exploitative. Okay, so somebody, well, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's definitely can be extortion, exploitation, using you for personal gain. Let's get 1 more. And then we have in love, cheering you on through thick and thin. They see the best in you, love what you're doing. So this is for somebody who definitely is in a partnership here, who is in love. All right. If this is, you know, if you are not in this yet and you continue to be in this really good energy, you're calling this in, Divine Pisces, whether you realize it or not. But for somebody, this is definitely, you are in a new partnership here. And somebody loves what you're doing. Somebody loves you for who you are, and they see the best in you, right? You could be examining this other person's motives or something, or with seek answers and test boundaries here. Somebody wants to test the waters with you or something like that. Man, leave this energy alone. It's bad energy. Really bad energy. I think you're well aware, which is why you're holding up these boundaries. All right. Let's see how we're going to end this reading, you guys. Most important messages for Divine Pisces regarding this message. Wow. Let's get one card at a time. Let's cut this and I'll see you back here for part 2. Sorry, part 3.